Greetings, folks. This is DC Investing, Reach Financial Independence, and I talk about topics to help others on their pathway to financial independence. And the topic today is using a dividend arbitrage system with margin investing to make $4,000 a year that I normally wouldn't have made otherwise. So basically, I've kind of been doing a series of my experiences with doing some margin interest or margin investing. And as the story goes, last year, just after the April tariff tantrum, a bunch of stocks fell quite a bit. And I bought everything that I could. I really invest a lot in oil pipelines. I like those a lot, but they seem to be really attractive values. I had just run out of cash in my account. I didn't have anything else to invest in. So I wanted to buy more. And so I started exploring margin investing, and I'm a long-term Fidelity investor. However, Fidelity has some pretty expensive margin interest rates. I think the base rate starts at about $12,000, and if you borrow about 100 grand, it gets down around the 8% range. If I said $12,000, I meant 12%. That's still really expensive, and so I looked into Robinhood because they have really low margin interest rates. And at $100,000 of borrowing on margin, I pay 4.5% at Robinhood. So I decided to do that. I transferred some of my stocks from Fidelity over to Robinhood, and kind of the nice thing when I did that is I got a promotional bonus for moving things over. So that was kind of nice. Just by moving some funds, I think I earned $2,600 in promotion benefits. So that was good. It came over. That was, an instant benefit to doing this. And I moved, I want to say $300,000 worth of stock over to Robinhood to do this experiment. And so basically, I ended up borrowing $100,000 on margin, and then I bought high dividend yielding stocks. I really like master limited partnerships. I like the high dividends. And so the bulk of what I put this in was a stock called Plains All American Pipeline. That ticker is PAA. But then I also bought some Delatic Holdings, which is DKL. Bought a little bit of USA Compression Partners, which is USAC. And then I added just a little bit to another position I moved over called Westlake Chemical Partners, which is WLKP. So overall, I borrowed $100,000 to do my dividend arbitrage experiment. So what dividend arbitrage means is you borrow money at a lower rate and then you make money at a higher rate. And so last year, the price of all of these shares had come down quite a bit from their beginnings in the beginning of January. I just thought they had good value. The dividends were nice. And so on average, these, at the time that I bought these, they were all yielding somewhere between 8 to 9%, maybe 9.5%. So this $100,000 that I borrowed, let's just say it yields, what is it? Let's call it, 9%, maybe 8.5% or something per year, just in the dividends that it pays. So borrow $100,000, it pays you $8,500 in dividends, and then the cost to borrow that $100,000 is $4,500 because I'm paying 4.5% as an interest rate. So the difference between paying $4,500 and making $8,500, that's $4,000. And so over the past year, I haven't quite got to 4 dividend payments. I think I've had 3 of them so far. But it's so far so good. I'm paying out margin interest, but I'm getting a higher dividend yield from this strategy that I'm running. And I was kind of interested in doing this because it looked like long term, I could use this dividend arbitrage to just repay the value that I purchased of these stocks. So in essence, I'm borrowing money from somebody else, and over time, I will get another $100,000 of increase just because I borrowed money from someone else. So that's kind of the idea, is can you borrow money from someone else and increase your gains. And also, I assume that inflation is going to continue to erode the value of the dollar. So my pipeline asset should continue to appreciate and stay at least even with inflation, whereas the value of dollars will go down. So over the course of this past year, it's worked pretty well. As a caveat, I found out that any stock that you have in a margin account at Robinhood is fair game for them to lend out, whether you have stock lending enabled or not. Anything in their margin account they can lend out, and that changed how some of my dividend payments got paid to me. Um, they came in as miscellaneous income instead of some of the dividends, and so what I'm doing to circumvent that is I created a second cash account at Robinhood and moved the majority of my stock holdings into that cash account, but I kept just enough to keep within my margin limit. Sorry, enough to be above your margin call limit. I just left that in the margin account. So that was a surprise to me this year. I did not realize that Robinhood could lend out any stock you had in your margin account. It was kind of sneaky of them. Didn't appreciate it, particularly because they give you the option to either enable or disable it, even on your margin account. So, they're being sneaky about that. I don't like it, but anyhow, that's my 1 year experiment. I have made $4,000 because I borrowed an extra $100,000. And I think I'll put in there that I was correct in that there was value in these pipelines because they have appreciated in stock value. And the last time I checked, they had gone up in value about $30,000. So I guess I'm up $34,000 on this trade thus far for 1 year of my experiment with borrowing $100,000 in margin. And, that was just an experiment with a small amount of funds from my account. The bulk of what I have is over at Fidelity, but, I wanted to try this out, see for myself what I thought. And so I became a margin investor at Robinhood to give it a go. So hopefully that helps you. I mean, the dividend arbitrage definitely works. I'm an engineer by nature, so math makes sense to me. And if it costs you 4.5% to hold something, but it makes 8.5% to you, then that's a great dividend arbitrage. Just that makes money for you. And I realized, like, the more I borrowed, the more that would work for me. However, I just was running a small experiment here, and trust in the math. And then the share price went up, so that's good. I guess it could have also gone down on me too, but anyhow, made $4 grand this last year because I borrowed someone else's money, and that could be an interesting experiment for you. So subscribe. Hopefully that helps. I'll do more videos kind of on this as time goes by, but that's just kind of been a fun experiment for me to kind of learn about. We'll see you.